One of my biggest concerns is having my players prepared to have sportsmanship. What do I do as a coach inside the dressing room before we get on the ice?
You know, a lot of guys talk about sportsmanship and ethics in the sport, but not a lot of people practice it. So there are a number of things you can do as a coach and a number of things your players can participate in to be safe and effective.
Coaching Essentials, Modern Teaching Techniques.
Ice hockey, like all sports, is in a state of rapid change.
Equipment, technology, physical training technique, and athletes are just a few examples of what is changing and why we as coaches also must adapt.
Experts tell us that sport plays an important role in linking people together. As such, sports like ice hockey bring families, people, and communities together.
It is therefore essential that coaches meet their athlete needs by providing safe, inclusive, and rewarding experiences.
Effective coaching is doing the right things with the right athletes at the right time. This suggests a deep understanding of players' needs and requirements. This requires coaches prepare properly before games and practices to reduce the risk of serious injury.
What we are providing to athletes must first be safe, and second, match their development level in terms of their age and stage of growth.
Young athletes have growing bodies and minds, and because of this, coaches have a unique responsibility. Effective coaching techniques require open and honest communication skills and techniques.
Use established teaching areas to your advantage. These should include dressing rooms or on the ice. Establish natural coaching areas on the ice to instruct and provide skill and safety feedback. Strategically place coaches to catch them doing it right. Add copious amounts of positive and useful feedback for the athlete.
Coaching is about creating safe and effective environments where athletes can discover their abilities and grow.
Avoid excessive criticism. Instead, ask your athletes questions relating to the player's experience.
Think like Connor McDavid does, and then a drive down low. So you're going to do that stutter step, like a half stop, and then drive the lane.
Explain after the athlete has tried it a few times, and then begin adding information to shape and scaffold their understanding. Allow for sufficient repetition, seeking a consistent or stable execution of technique, skill, or tactic. Scale up or down the difficulty by shrinking or expanding the area, or by increasing or decreasing the amount of time available to the athlete. Add objects, equipment, players, or rules to build on complexity and see how they adapt their learned skill to a different situation. Use teaching aids and techniques to actively instruct, teach, and coach. These include your whistle, voice, and gestures.
And then he's placed his stick here so that he's got to go this way and not cut into the thing. So you just want to hit that sort of distance.
So you want to say all though?
I'll just let you take about 2 or 3 strides. That's all.
So you want me to go in the inside or like?
If you are able, use demonstration to mirror outcomes. Remember, athletes learn by watching and by doing. If you are not able, use a teammate as a model.
Keep them moving. Connect and reward outstanding effort and focused engagement.
Create activities that are challenging but attainable, causing the athlete to reach just beyond their comfort zones. Coaches prepare in advance and create team rituals and team builders that reward working together, good preparation, and outcomes that every athlete on your team has an equal opportunity to achieve. Be an active coach, add value, share useful information, and regardless of the age, stage, or level of play, make sure activities and events are safe and above all fun. Players want to be part of a team. They seek challenges. They want to learn and they want to enjoy the process.
At least 25% of practices should involve a teaching games for understanding approach.
This is where the coach uses or creates small area games and activities that simulate hockey-like situations. These low organizational games act as rehearsal for real games. Avoid abstract type drills or concepts. Avoid teaching drills. Instead, teach skills.
Allow players to discover skills and tactics with links to obvious successes.
As a priority, teach and make part of your team sportsmanship and ethics. Establish, practice, and teach respect for self, for opponents, for the game, and don't forget teaching respect for officials, administrators, and the fans. We often like to talk about sportsmanship and ethics, but we rarely teach it.
Make your coaching safe and successful by meeting your athletes' needs and by matching modern coaching techniques.